Hi and welcome to the Titus Ventures channel. In this video, I'm going to show how to get started building a Chrome extension with Manifest v3 using React. Specifically, I will detail some basic concepts on how Chrome extensions work, getting set up with React, and how to build and test in the actual browser. Let's get started. The first thing I want to do is to use the create React app script to start. Make sure you have npm installed and that the npx command is available. Type in npx create react app and then the destination directory to get started. The script will take a couple minutes to run. Once it's done running, I'm going to open up the project directory in VS Code. Here I can see the basic directory structure of the app. The public folder is where the static files like favicons, PNG assets, etc. live. Also, it is where the most important file of the app, the manifest.json file, lives. The manifest.json file is the only required file for a Chrome extension and must be in the root directory. It records important metadata, defines resources, declares permissions, and identifies which files to run in the background and on the page. Right now, the manifest.json is configured for a regular React app. Let's configure it for a very basic Chrome extension. I'm just going to copy and paste one that I've prepared. The first line is the manifest version number, which is currently v3. Google has recently moved to v3 and extensions are highly recommended to switch over as they may become unusable in the near future due to various changes. The name, description, and version are all pretty self-explanatory. The action parameter tells the browser what file to use when the user clicks the extension icon and what tooltip hovering over the button will show. In this case, clicking on the extension icon in the browser will open up a pop-up view that renders the index.html file, and hovering over the icon will show open. Finally, the last parameter here is permissions. This tells the browser what permissions the extension has access to, and in this case, it's the ability to inject and run scripts in the browser. Now let's save this file and try to open up the extension in the browser. I will need to build the React app by running npm run build in my terminal. After that's done, I see that a build folder is generated in the root directory. Notice that it has all of the files in the public directory, including the manifest.json and the index.html files. All of the JavaScript gets compiled and is referenced by the index.html file. Now let's see the app in action by going to the Chrome extensions page in the browser. Make sure it is set to developer mode, and then click Load Unpacked. I'm going to navigate to where my build folder is and upload that. I can see the extension has been loaded in my browser. This is the extension ID that will be important if you publish it onto the web store. I'm going to pin the extension to my browser and click on the icon. You can see the React app in the small pop-up window. Now I'm just going to resize the window a bit so I can see the UI better. Open up the index.css file and add a min width and a min height. Next, I'm going to run npm run build to rebuild the app. Then go back to the Chrome extensions page. Click on refresh and then click on the icon to show the pop-up. Now I can see that the dimensions have changed and the React app is much easier to see. And that's it. Getting started developing a React Chrome extension is fairly easy, but there are some limitations to this. In order to see the changes of the extension in the browser, I have to rebuild the app every time. In the next video, I'm going to show how coupling React with Webpack can improve the development process with hot reloads.